I'm just gonna play now. Play. Oh my god, man.
I'm Josh Giddey, and you're watching NBA 2K TV.
Hi, everyone. We're coming. You live on GA, it's all yours.
Thanks very much.
Not at all. Yeah, some similarities definitely there, David. Thank you.
Here we go.
So the Lakers will get the first possession. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Jared Vanderbilt out there with LeBron James. And there's Davis. Then it's Russell. And it's Reeves in at the 2 guard. And it's the Warriors ball. Curry from deep three-point land. Good. And it's Green picking up the assist.
And the greatest shooter we have ever seen. Curry is just lethal from outside.
No one near James as he lets it go. No good on the 3. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. Pools checked in for Thompson. There's 25 seconds left in the first. James looking around. Nails the wide open jump shot.
And continuing his mid-range assault, LeBron knocking another one down as the defense laying off just a little bit.
So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. Warriors ahead. They lead by one.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Warriors U.S. team.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game, stats-wise?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
There's so much unselfish play out there. The coaching staff has to be thrilled with that.
Kuminga out there with Jermichael Green. Then it's Thompson. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Poole in at the point guard. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter. Bamba's shot is off. Now DiVincenzo. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by DiVincenzo. And the Warriors making a change here. Curry's checked in. Here's LeBron. 29 seconds left here in the second. Pass to Schroeder. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
And he's already patted himself on the back and forgot to put the ball there in the basket.
Lakers substitution, Anthony Davis, Jared Vanderbilt.
We've got 13 seconds left to play here in the half. Driving inside. Plays it up and banks it in. Russell's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Lakers.
Good penetration for D'Lo right there. Real nimble on the inside. Finds an angle.
And some good action through the first two quarters. As we reach half. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just 4. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Here's Curry. Checking out the group now for Darvin Ham to start the second half. Davis is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. And there's D'Angelo Russell. And it's LeBron James. And it's Reeves in at the 2. And Russell gets it to go.
Again, Russell able to dance behind the screen. And once he's able to set you up like that, it's over.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Curry gets the bucket.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Pass to Reeves. There's 21 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Russell against Curry. 5 to shoot. Lets it go from 11. And it's Davis missing. And here is Curry. It's a tie game in San Francisco. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. So with Wiggins sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. It's small ball with Iguodala in green down low. Dante DiVincenzo, who's out there with Jordan Poole. And it's Peyton in at the 3, the small forward.
Remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Timeout called the Lakers. Curry's checked in for the Warriors. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, I had a chance to find out what Los Angeles' coach was going over with his guys. He told them, hey, this game is there for you, but we got to go get it. 50-50 balls, get into the basket. We have to give it all right now.
Thank you, David. And Curry throws it down high.
That's tremendous balance. Steph's ability to keep his composure in that tough situation, work in a tight space, that's impressive.
Schroeder passes to Bamba. Back to Schroeder. James outside. Bamba a screen on Peyton. Shot clock at 5. Over Green.
I tried to shoot the fucking ball.
And we got more NBA. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. And it's the Warriors to start out. And so they have the first opportunity on offense right here as we begin overtime. We've got D'Angelo Russell, Jared Vanderbilt out there with Davis, and it's LeBron James, and it's Reeves in at the shooting guard. And now they decide to foul intentionally. And Darvin Ham wants to call a timeout. And some changes here for the Warriors. Draymond Green is checked in for Jonathan Kuminga, and Curry subbed in for Jordan Poole. Here's James. Davis with a screen on Wiggins. Shot from 12.
Looney's starting to play a little bit angry right now. That's helping this defense be more aggressive.
Now here's LeBron. Just 5 to shoot. Outside Russell. This one for 3. Green with the rebound. Lot is on the line here.
Crowd is so
Oh my God.
And so James will bring it up with the Lakers. The pass to Russell.
I can't block that.
Well, the teammates are fired up, and so is D'Lo.
Timeout called the Warriors. They're trailing by 2. 9 seconds left in overtime. Guys, what do you think?
big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
Well, they just need a solid play right now, and the coach going through his index cards to find one to get something going. Oh, man, the baby-faced assassin stepping up right there. Such a great scorer, and what a situation to step to get it done.
Here's LeBron. Here's Vanderbilt. And so we are tied again at the end of overtime. Now we're headed to overtime number 2. We'll get right back to the action when we... And as we play on into another overtime, you know these teams must... be wearing down. It's become a battle of attrition. Here we go. And the Warriors with possession here.
I'm honestly
Jordan Poole is not the GOAT.
what that was about. Maybe a protest against his coach.
So you're saying that he's out there right now protesting in some form or fashion?
Yes!
Well, he's a gifted passer. This is one of his natural abilities, and the instinct's just showing off from Russell there.
Timeout called the Warriors. They're down by 2. 43 seconds left in the second overtime period, and here we are. Curry's checked in for Jordan Poole. Here's Curry. Kept alive. Passes it to Thompson. He's looking for James and finds him. That's tipped. Outside, Russell. 6 on the shot clock. Out to the right wing. Releases. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now.
No.
And again, they're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, no way that should have taken so long. They don't have that much time to waste. They need to foul immediately.
I'm not fouling, no.
The intentional foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
And how many times have we seen this? LeBron at the line in a big moment.
breathe easy now. The biggest free throws in the game, and he's coming through.
Timeout called the Warriors. They're trailing by 4. 8 seconds left in the second overtime. What a game. Guys, your thoughts?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing. They need a...
That is so bullshit. Oh my god.
Great to have you with us for the playoffs on 2K Sports. It's game 1. And so off the tip, it's Boston. And the starting lineup for the Nets. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Johnson. Then it's Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 1. Now here's Bridges. Finney-Smith. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Tatum, shot is good.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Brown against Bridges. Got a piece of it. To the wing, right side. Outside, Finney-Smith. It's a one-on-one situation. And Horford powers it home.
And to me, that's all started by the defense of Al Horford. This guy anticipates on the defensive end as well as anyone in the NBA.
Pass to Johnson. Outside, Finney-Smith. Takes a 3. And that's not going to go. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Celtics out in front, up by 3. And we'll... And time for us to get back into it here in game 1. All right, guys, what do you think about the Celtics here in this one?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
Tatum and Williams are your small and power forwards. Marcus Smart out there with Derek White. And it's Muscala in at the 5. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. Here's Smart driving to the basket, and he dunks it down.
Oh, my goodness, the athleticism of that dunk. Marcus Smart taking no prisoners.
There's the AT&T 5G Slam Can, capturing the moment. Here's Thomas. He got a piece of it. Smart outside. Jams it in off a great move.
Just magnificent. I mean, he punishes the D for lackluster effort.
They look a little disorganized there. The result is an emphatic jam.
Yeah, sometimes aggression can overcome certain offensive limitations. You saw it right there.
Here's Thomas, defended by Smart. Shot clock at 5. Tipped away. for three, Bridges. No luck on that one. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's... Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And...
You look at their stats. They're shooting it well. Love looking at how the Thanks for tuning in.
And thanks for sticking with us as this round one game continues. Here's Dinwiddie. So on the floor for Brooklyn, they've got Dorian Finney-Smith. He's out there with Nicholas Claxton. Cameron Johnson out there with Mikal Bridges. And it's Dinwiddie in at point guard.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Off the inbound pass. And Claxton gets the bucket.
Well, that's just a good possession. Dorian Finney-Smith moving the ball. He's been working on that aspect of his game.
Brogdon with the ball. And Brogdon with the stuff.
Okay, Malcolm, Brogdon getting off your feet in a hurry and leaving no doubt.
And how about our AT&T 5G slam cam? Couldn't have captured that play in the... Ooh, poked away. Now the Celtics on the move. Brown passes to Tatum. Into the lane. And finished off by Tatum.
Well, Jason Tatum worked hard, being comfortable in tight windows off the dribble drive. That was a nice-looking move.
With one on the clock. The shot won't fall. And so it's the Boston Celtics closing out this quarter with a 7-point. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
Great to have you with us again as we return to our coverage of round one. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Horford and Williams together in the front court. And it's Smart in at the point guard position. That's the Boston Five. Timeout called. Brooklyn. They're trailing by 9. 51 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Curry against Brown. Uneasy, too, on the layup.
I love it whenever Steph Curry decides to go inside. This guy has the potential to be a dangerous scorer from that area.
Here's Brown. He takes it in. Brooklyn with the board.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Here's Thomas. And it's good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Brooklyn making some changes. Finney-Smith comes in for Claxton, and it's Johnson in for Curry. And that's an intentional foul.
Johnson.
First free throw is good, and that increases the lead to 6.
You know what I love is Marcus Smart just continues to improve. We know he's a powerful athletic guard, but he wants to keep building different aspects of his game.
Timeout called. Brooklyn. They're down by 7. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. .27 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Here's Thomas. Crosses over. Rejected by Brown.
Wow, twice on the pipe. Jaylen Brown with a message for the offense. Nice.
Pass to Smart. From outside the arc. And gets it to fall. They've won it. Next up, conference semifinals. And they start out the postseason. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up for this program.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Game 1. 2K Sports presents the playoffs of the NBA. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin.
David, thanks. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. White and Levine on the wing. Vucevic is out there at DeRozan. And it's Ball in at the 1. And for the Celtics, the post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And it's Brogdon in at the 1. Here's Levine. Ball's knocked loose, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum. Here's Ball. Uncovered. Jump shot is good.
The D has to push Ball out of there. He's superb at capitalizing from this area.
And so it's Brogdon who brings up the ball for the Boston Celtics. And he goes in for the dunk.
Dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just landed in. He wanted to make a statement.
Vucevic. And that comes off the assist by Levine.
Instinctual pass by Zach LaVine. Doesn't hesitate to beat the wide open man.
Here's Brogdon. Here he goes. And that one is stuffed right through.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. And he gets the bucket. Brogdon's got his third bucket of the night.
And this is how confident Brogdon is in his scoring ability. Able to get it done from everywhere.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Celtics lead by 2. And back in a moment as we'll get underway. And you are back with us live as we bring you continuing coverage of the Eastern Conference semifinals. When you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. Williams is out there with Mike Muscala. And it's Smart in at the point. That's the Boston 5. Here's Williams, and Williams with the stuff.
And the skills of Brown, not just a super athlete, but a tremendous floor general as well.
Ball surveying the defense. Pass to Caruso. Williams a screen on Brown. Passes it to Ball. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
Just didn't get his hands up in time on that one. They weren't on the same page there.
So for the Bulls, Green comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And Levine subbed in for Alex Caruso. Tatum against Green. And slam dunk by Tatum.
And it's going to take more than that to stop Tatum. A wing who can score in so many different ways.
Brown against Levine. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. With 1 on the clock, that one no good. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Celtics out in. Thanks for the great interview, David.
We knew this one wouldn't be easy. Their backs against the wall. Looking at how the Celtics are. And that's all for us.
And we're back for more exciting action from the Eastern Conference semifinals. Malcolm Brogdon really making a difference here.
With so much on the line tonight, you have to be impressed with the way he came out and set the tone with his aggression.
He's one of those players who can turn up when necessary, and you need those guys in big games.
And on the floor for Billy Donovan as we get into the second half. White and Levine on the wing. Vucevic is out there at DeRozan. And it's Ball in at the point guard position. And here are the Bulls now. 4-point game. Knocked away. Brogdon against Ball. Back to Brogdon. Williams scanning the floor. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Outside, White. At the elbow, Vucevic. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Vucevic has got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for the Bulls. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Horford.
And that's just a risky play to make a heave like that. Not worth it.
Williams for 3. No good on the last second attempt there. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Celtics lead by 2. And do not go away as we'll be back. Now let's hear what head coach Billy Donovan was reviewing with his team in the hump.
Hold your ground. Don't let him back your way in.
And we're ready to get back into the action here in game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Marcus Smart is out there with White. And it's Hauser in at the small forward position. That's the Boston 5. White with it. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They trail by 2. 51 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to listen to what Billy Donovan said to his team. And he's pushing them to empty the tank. He said, I know you're tired and it's been a tough game, but we can't hold back. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I want you full speed, guys.
Thank you, David. Green, the pass to White. And the pass to Drummond. Just 4 to shoot. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Nobody near Williams. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. The Celtics on offense. The lead is 2, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're behind by 2. 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Tatum, he's checked in for the Celtics. Brown comes in for Derek White. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Vucevic checked in for Drummond. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Patrick Williams. Zach LaVine's checked in for Javonte Green. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Alex Caruso. Inside. Here's Ball. It falls! A huge shot to tie it up.
Outstanding read by Ball. Sizes up the situation and hits the biggest shot of the night.
Seven seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
How big is that? Or should I say, how big might that become? Just a brutal mistake.
Outside DeRozan. Got it!
DeRozan simply rising to the occasion with that huge shot.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They trail by 2. 1 second left in the fourth quarter. Here's what's your take?
And with under 2 seconds remaining, they need something quick. Don't have time for an extra pass here, but they want to try for a 3 off the inbound play.
Oh, what a shot!
Terrific perfect play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
And so the Boston Celtics take the series and will continue. A big playoff win for them. But what isn't a great big in the postseason? Huh?
Great point. I really just love the
On the floor for the visiting Atlanta Hawks.
Great to have you with us for the playoff. Before we get going here, we have time for a pregame courtside report. Allie LaForce, it's all yours. It'll be the Celtics off the tip. Let's take a look at our starters for Atlanta. The tandem on the perimeter, Murray and Hunter. Okongwu out there with John Collins. And it's Young in at the point. Brown with it, checked by Murray. And Brown with the stuff.
Muscling that one in. JB is a strong individual.
Young against Brogdon. Back to Young. Oh, they get a hand on it. And stolen by Williams. To the middle. Oh, got a piece of it. Stolen by Young. We've got 22 seconds left in the opening quarter. Okongwu, high post. The offensive rebound. The kick to Hunter. Collins outside. 6 on the shot clock. Okongwu with the bucket.
Nice awareness there from the big man Collins. Solid at finding his teammates when they're open.
Takes the 3. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer!
And just nails the 3. Way to close the quarter.
He knew exactly how he wanted to do it, too. There was no...
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the Celtics. They lead by 3. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And we're back with more action from the Eastern Conference Finals on 2K Sports. All right, guys, what do you think about the Celtics here in this one?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
And the Hawks, looking at who they've got. Young and Bogdanovich team up in the backcourt. Sadiq Bey out there with Clint Capella. And it's Griffin in at the 3 slot. Offensive board, Capella. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
Refusing to give up on the glass, Capella truly works for his rebounds.
From deep three-point range. Rebound Atlanta.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Outside Young. From 20 feet. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Celtics out in front, leading by a point. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Well, Jason, you hold the lead going into halftime. What's been your advantage so far?
For most of the half, we were really good defensively. We let our foot off the gas a little bit, so we got to do a better job.
Keep the pedal to the metal, guys.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
Shooting under 35%. Let me see.
Looking at how the Celtics. That's it for us.
And time for us to get back into it here in Game 1. Here's Atlanta with the ball. It's a 1.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the biggest game of the year, the last game of the season, a winner-take-all single-game NBA Final. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our DA, take it away.
Thanks very much. Now, improving NBA officiating has gone high.
Isn't that something? I mean, every day there's something new. Fascinating, fascinating stuff, DA. Thank you. And so off the tip, it's Boston. And what a great feeling. It's the NBA Finals with so much anticipation leading up to it are finally going. And now the opening lineup for Boston. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And it's Brogdon in at the 1. And it's Phoenix's ball. It's a 3-point game. And here's Booker. Here's the teardrop, and that's 2 points on the layup.
Booker's such a good spot-up shooter, but when he gets on the move and he has that kind of deft touch, that's a pretty soft floater.
I'm honestly not sure what that was about. Maybe a protest against his coach?
So you're saying that he's out there right now protesting in some form or fashion?
Tatum against Paul. 5 on the clock. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. Here's Durant. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Having the wherewithal to get that shot off in time, Durant makes those kind of plays look effortless.
Got it off in time, and it's good. But hold on, the officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And
the previous play is under review.
And listen, in a critical moment, this is the NBA Finals. The officials have to be 110% certain they've got the call right.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
They're going to switch the call. There is no doubt, looking at the replay, that he got it off in time.
Well, it's good they decided to take another look at it. I know some folks don't like how replay.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Celtics lead by 1. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And it's time for more of the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. What a time of year. And the Celtics, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Well, the coaches preach ball movement, and we saw exactly why in that first quarter.
Well, everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around, and lots of hands were touching it.
The backcourt pair for him, it's Payne and Booker. Warren is out there with Durant, and it's Ayton in at the center, filling out the middle. That's who's out there for Phoenix. And the basket by Tatum.
Nice work by Tatum. A better three-point shooter than many scouts thought he might be.
The 11-footer. And the shot is long. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams.
Substitution on the court.
And It's Warren with the ball for Phoenix. From deep three-point range, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. It's the Celtics.
They've been letting loose from that perimeter. You know what I'm going to say.
Looking at how the Celtics... And that'll do it for half.
And we're ready to get back into the action here in game one. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. Malcolm Brogdon really making a difference here.
There must be ice water in his veins. Such an important game, and he plays superb basketball in that opening half.
Still interesting to see if in this second half he can find ways to get to those same spots.
On the court for the Celtics. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. And it's Brogdon in at the point guard. Booker against Brown. Pass to Durant. And he banks in the layup. Durant's got his team on the board first here in the second half for the Suns. Brogdon outside. It's rebounded by Durant.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
And how about the craftiness from Tatum? He plays smart, quick hands on defense, and able to block the shot.
9 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Warren. From deep. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall.
And you love how Tatum uses that long wingspan to really distract shooters. Great job contesting without fouling on that one.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle. You can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. So with Durant sitting on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Terrence Ross is out there with Payne. Then there's Warren. And it's Landale in at the 5 spot. And the Suns call time here. They're trailing by 2. 50 seconds left in the fourth. Williams, he's checked in for Boston. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, here's what Monty Williams went over with his team during the timeout. Yes, they're behind right now, but he's still upbeat. He said, guys, we can get back in this game. Stay together out there. All-out effort can win this game.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Suns. DeAndre Ayton's checked in for the Suns.
DeAndre Ayton.
Something so loving, but no, I won't let you go. You'd be better off with someone.
Tatum sidestep. The Jason Tatum special. Jason Tatum's signature sidestep 3 into K23.
6 to shoot. Fires the 3. Knocks down the triple. 6 to shoot. Fires the 3. Knocks down the triple.
Jason Tatum.
Absolutely critical chance right here.
They need this one to go their way.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Paul against Smart. Makes it out to Booker. Back to Paul. Now a timeout called by Boston. And the Celtics making a change here.
Substitution on the court.
And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
And here's a timeout from Monty Williams. Okogie, the pass to Booker. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Oh.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Grant Williams. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
He knocks down the clutch free throw.
Just embracing the spotlight and the chance to be clutch. Durant loves going to the line in these close games. Ice in the veins right there. They're one stop away from winning this thing.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 2. 3 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And with a couple of seconds still on the clock, I try to get the ball in as close to the basket as possible. That way, if you miss a quick one, you may have time for a putback to tie it at the buzzer.
Good from beyond the arc. What a shot. But they may take us.
The previous play is under review.
Want to review the shot. They initially thought he didn't get it off in time, but it was awfully tough to tell. What a moment this is, huh? They may go from winners to losers just like that.
And listen, in a critical moment, this is the NBA Finals. The officials have.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the Boston Celtics have done it. They are now the NBA champions.
That's the end of the game.
To be crowned a champion on the road is something else. To win and to do it with a crowd that was so emotional and so into this game, you've beaten the team and you've conquered everything that this great arena holds.
Yeah, it's a bittersweet moment for the home crowd. But our full credit to the victors and the amazing job they did to never lose focus or drive. And boy, this is the moment they've been working towards all season long. And even though they don't get to celebrate in front of their home fans, does not take away from the satisfaction.
Let's take you to the presentation of the Larry O'Brien Trophy. NBA Commissioner Adam Silver doing the honor.
One team has emerged victorious. The NBA champions. Congratulations to the whole organization and, of course, this incredible team. This Larry O'Brien Trophy and I believe this suitcase are yours. You're Bill Russell, Finals MVP.
When you talk about the most valuable player in the finals, I don't think you're going to see anybody who has had as much impact as he has to help win this championship.
And we've enjoyed bringing you every minute of the action here on 2K Sports. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next season.
Well, what the hell? What you mean? Do you have on your feet? Bitches need to go back in the bar. These hoes ain't coming in the bar. Came in the bag. Put them back in the bag. You're making me mad. No, I can tell you ain't got no dad. Hold on.
Welcome to Milwaukee, where the Bucks are looking to take one in an interconference game. Along with Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. The Warriors are looking to end their road trip here with a strong outing.
And there is no team who wants to take on this group right now. They've been playing terrific ball during this win streak.
Yeah, they've garnered a lot of attention here. It's been an amazing run coming together, and as we know, just playing unselfish basketball goes a long way for a winning team. Well, Draymond's IQ on the defensive end is so high level. I think that's going to be a huge advantage with him as an analyst, because he's going to talk to you from a perspective you don't much hear from. Usually it's from guys who scored a lot of points in the NBA, but what he did defensively, he could communicate that quite well.
Thompson misses. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Bucks. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
I mean, a tough one. Faced some serious intensity in terms of that comeback, and they just got overwhelmed in that fourth quarter. Unfortunately, just couldn't stay in the game long enough to force overtime.
And it's good from the elbow. Holiday's got his team on the board to start the game for the Bucks. Green's broadcasting has even helped his opponents in some cases.
Yours probably has too, Kevin, in some instances. But with Draymond, I think what's cool is guys are listening. And when Draymond starts to talk about some of the techniques he uses or some of the things he's looking out for, guys understand that that could improve their game. So why not take it from one of the best in the business?
Now Curry. After Chris Middleton missed from long range.
Steph with a great job there of finding the seam and just attacking the paint, trying to get as deep as possible. And he gets a little bit physical with him, but it'll pay off in free throw.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Back to Allen. There's the three. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Kicks it down to Middleton. Takes the three. The shot missing. And Golden State will come the other way. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Milwaukee team.
It's not often we get to see this matchup, but it is a doozy when we do. Just two powerhouse teams facing off.
Well, if I had a calendar, I would have circled this one. But I love it when they get together. Last year, they split the two games between them. I'll bet their battles are just as tightly contested this year.
At this late stage of the season, how hard is it, Greg, for teams not to look ahead to the playoffs and the postseason at this point?
Kevin, just about impossible. I mean, if you're already in position, the trap you can't fall into is easing up down the stretch and backpedaling into the postseason.
Now here is Holiday after the miss from Stephen Curry. 5 to shoot. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Middleton can't get it to go.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
Another miss by Curry.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Middleton outside. A 3-ball. Curry with the rebound.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
And Middleton with the block.
Well, the long arms of Middleton getting up there on defense and throwing that one away.
We've got 1:08 left in the first. Back to Allen. Giannis with it. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. And
what the fuck?
As the Bucks gain possession. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Bucks leading by 4. .50 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Carter outside. Outside Portis. 6 to shoot. Back to Carter. Excellent D here by Iguodala.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Trying to get something going. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Carter right side. Crowder feeling it out a bit. Back to Carter. And the wide open shot from Connaughton. And so the first quarter is in the books. Bucks ahead, up by 4. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Bucks dancing.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. When you consider how the Bucks are doing, what do you guys think?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
Count it.
And Poole streaking past the defense. Looked like he had another gear he got to.
GA with their 4th title, the combination of Steph, Clay, and Draymond Green, the single most successful trio in the last half-century in the NBA.
And some would argue the best trio of all time. The most wins in the finals ever by a trio who's each made an all-NBA team.
Connaughton. And it's Iguodala with the rebound. And he hits it to tie the game up.
And how about the level of concentration from Iguodala? Able to take some punishment on the finish there.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Well, of course, Giannis is the Bucks leader, but it's still Coach Bud who calls the shots. Giannis says, as players, we have to accept Coach's plan. You got to trust. That's the only way it's going to work. And sometimes it won't. Sometimes I'm going to execute the game plan, and sometimes I'm not. Not because I don't want to, but it's just not my day. Kevin, that is very, very good perspective.
Agreed. Thanks, David. Now, Connaughton. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
And Jay Crowder moving it to the open man.
The 3 from Poole. No good.
Poole's a little fat-ass bitch.
The Bucks go the other way with it. Dragic gets the bucket. Dragic has got the lead up to 5 now for the Bucks.
And how about the move he made there to come up and get himself clear in the lane for the deuce?
Iguodala demonstrating his defensive prowess yet again. Superb reach on that block.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Down low. The kick out to Dragic. Pass to Ingles. Fires for three. And that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. And the Bucks lead by 6.
Some guys have a hard time finding their teammates in those possessions. Dragic is always looking to dish to get it to the open man. Now, there are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Out to the wing. Here's Connaughton. And too long on the shot.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
No, he should know better. He knows that's not his game, which is why we don't see him take that shot often.
Pass to Kuminga. Three-pointer. The rebound by the Bucks.
And hey, how about the career for a guy
I hit the
like
ball.
Jay Crowder?
Fucking ball.
This guy has played some bully ball, and he doesn't mind playing inside. And I think guys love to have a guy who takes on that physical responsibility to be the tough guy on the team, something Jay Crowder enjoys doing himself. What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
And here's Ingles outside. The kick out to Dragic. And they get it back. Off target from outside. It's stolen by Dragic. Over in the corner, Portis. It's stolen by Green. It's Iguodala with the drive. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
Iguodala doing a great job of getting into the teeth of the defense and then uses the angles so well. Now, something that stands out about the Bucks is their versatility in their offensive package. I mean, they use penetration, they shoot the three, whatever it takes to beat a good defense.
Outside Holiday. Kicks it down to Middleton. 2 on the clock. And again, the Bucks miss.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
And Antetokounmpo slings it in.
This is when the defense really gets disrupted by Giannis being physical, and then he gets up in the air to rub it in with the jam.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Bucks lead by 4. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Curry pulls it down. Warriors trail by 4. Wiggins outside. Now here's Thompson. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
Great defense by Giannis, using his length that time, and that shot, no chance.
What? Get out of the paint, you dumb bitch.
And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. Outside Holiday. Pass to Allen. Outside Holiday. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Allen. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Warriors trail by 6. They set the screen. Here's Looney. Rebounded by the Bucks.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
It's tipped. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And the Warriors miss again.
They have yet to hit a shot. A real slow start here in the second half.
Giannis dumps it down.
That's a nice move on the bounce from Giannis, showing that the tools are getting sharper.
On the wing, Wiggins. Beyond the
Oh my God!
He can't get it to go.
Fuck!
Not sure they realize it's not halftime anymore. 4 attempts, and they're still looking for their first bucket.
Middleton outside. Takes a 3. Pass to Holiday. Back to Lopez. The Bucks working the ball around. The kick out to Holiday. Back to Giannis. Allen outside. From downtown. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. We know the league's cracking down on those dangerous plays that risk a player's health. Why was that less of a focus when you play?
That's a great question. I think it's smarter to approach the game this way. We don't want to have unnecessary injury because of guys maybe just taking it a little too far with the physicality.
Thompson from long range. It's rebounded by Portis.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
Middleton looking it over. There's the triple. Milwaukee the rebound. Nobody near Allen. Out to Carter. The 3. Good on the three-point shot. And now it's an 11-point.
Hello.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. So both teams changing it up here. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Fuck.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Not that long ago, of course, the analytical team shot way more three-pointers, and they found the temporary edge. But now every team shoots a lot of threes, and it's more about personnel. When it's a superstar shooting the ball, that mid-range jumper can be very efficient. Guys?
And DA, we see it all the time. Brandon Ingram with the New Orleans Pelicans. KD. The 2 players in Phoenix with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. DeRozan in Chicago. We'll hit those all day long. David, thank you. Allen outside. From deep three-point range. Milwaukee the rebound. Lets the 3 fly.
And he has not made one shot in this one. Has to be on his mind every time he's pulling up.
Hey, Brian, you look at the Bucks' recent success. Great coaching has got to be a big part of it.
Yeah, and if you ask Coach Bud, a great Giannis Antetokounmpo is something that's a big part of it too. So expected to win. This team is hungry to get back, to compete at the highest level. The coach gets overlooked at times, but Coach Budenholzer has done a great job with this Milwaukee Bucks team.
And it's out of bounds. Nice touch by Curry. .102 left in the third quarter. And Giannis throws it down.
How about Drew Holiday? Unselfish, team-first player. Love that from the guard position.
And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Out of bounds.
Bryant's mixing it up with his impressive